Thank you for this amazing opportunity to share a global need for every woman and girl. Now, allow me to ask, who knows someone who has suffered from excessive cramps? Raise your hand. What about heavy menstrual bleeding, incontinence issues, missing work or school because of pain? What about prostate issues where a man has problems emptying his bladder? Well, we may have the help you need. Hi, my name is Willa Jackson, a retired classroom teacher from Columbus, Ohio. It's my mission to bring light to a taboo subject and educate those who suffer in silence with heavy menstrual bleeding, excessive cramps, dysmenorrhea, and the potential toxicity of tampon use, and to share a possible solution. I have here these brands. One is our Rain Premium Sanitary Napkin. We have here a contemporary brand, a leading contemporary brand, another brand, and we have here a brand that's found in many of the public schools, in the recreation centers, airports, hospitals, women's prisons, juvenile detention centers, and possibly across the nation. The Medical Advisory Board tells us that a woman secretes between 15 and 50 milliliters of menstrual. So we're going to use the maximum. That's 50 milliliters in each one. I'm just going to pour it here. This is only water with some blue dye so that you can see it easily. We have another 50 milliliters. Notice how it goes onto the pad. Okay. With this product, we're going to go ahead and put it into a cup. And I believe it's a super. So we'll just drop it in and put our 50 milliliters there. And then 50 milliliters over here. And here is our concern. Body temperature is 98.6 degrees naturally, and it rises during menstruation. So we have here these different products, and there lies the problem. There is no ventilation. All of this moisture is sitting up next to a woman's body, and this heat is prompting bad bacterial growth, which only needs darkness, heat, and moisture in order for it to grow. And it's this bad bacteria that causes irritation, such as the itching, the swelling, the redness, those yeast infections, and so many other conditions. Well, let's see what's happening. We have this brand that's in the school systems. You see that already. That's a problem. We dry my hands. We have this one. That's a leading conventional brand. I'll use my left hand, and I'm pressing. And I'm pressing. We see that's a problem. Well, now let's come over here to our Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins. That's smaller and thinner. And let us press and press. And I'm putting real weight on this pad. And you see, we have nothing. But let's go further. Let us dissect these and use some clear water and another 50 milliliters in these cups. Oops. I'm rushing because I'm excited. It's a phenomenal product and I want you to see. 50 more milliliters. So that means that this is 2 days worth of menstrual on each one of these products. And with that, let me add another 50 milliliters on our pad. Let's dissect them. Let's start with this one. We see on the inside that we have here paper. That's paper. And we know that paper does not absorb as well. So we're just going to give it a chance and put it in there. And the top has some ventilation. And the bottom, that's plastic. We have this other leading brand. Let's dissect it. What's inside? Paper. Paper. We're going to put it in 50 milliliters of water. At the top, we have some ventilation, and at the bottom, we have plastic. And that plastic is going to hold that heat and that moisture up next to the body. And here we have our Rain Premium sanitary napkin. We have on the side what we call leak guards. They send the cycle down the center of the pad, so I'm tearing those off. And we see here at the top, there is ventilation. So therefore the air gets to the woman's body. And it allows it to breathe. This is a graphene strip. We're just going to put it off to the side for right now. And here is our absorbency. That's polymer. The same thing that you find in a baby's diaper. It won't hurt that baby, so it won't hurt you. And we're going to put this polymer strip into 100 milliliters of water. At the bottom here, we have microfiber holes. So ventilation is from the top and from the bottom, and plastic doesn't tear like that. Now, let's consider something even more serious. From menarche to menopause, females wear something to contain their menstrual. So I asked the question, could ovarian cancer, cervical cancer, or breast cancer have something to do with toxins entering the body during this time of month? I have here pretty glass, and I'm going to put 50 milliliters of water in here. And I'm going to add what represents toxins, which is iodine. So let's put about 5 drops of iodine in there. This iodine represents medications, feminine sprays, douches, wipes, fragrances, anti-itch cream, medications. All of that are considered toxins. Well, I'm going to use graphene, a fresh graphene strip from a panty liner. And I'm going to drop it in. Looks like I need one more, and I already have one open. And I used that one from a moderate flow pad, and you see it absorbed every last bit of that iodine. Females deserve better. I make no medical claims, but I've demonstrated that our rain pads absorb toxins, and they absorb that menstrual wetness. And in case you ask, what sets our pads apart from all others? Our Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins contain a Nobel Prize winning ingredient called graphene. We have a book here. You can look that up. Graphene is something we've all handled in the form of a graphite pencil. Graphene is simply a 1-atom carbon, the lowest level of graphite. Graphene will not allow bad bacteria to grow. And it's this bad bacteria that causes irritation, redness, itching, discomfort, and that embarrassing smell. And graphene contains something that we call vibrational energy. I have here a 7-watt light bulb. Let's see what it'll do with the graphene strip that I used in our demonstration. Vibrational energy does that. Females deserve better. We're a customer-driven company with nearly 3 times as many customers as we have distributors with this $6 product. On our Justice for My Jewel campaign site, or jfmj.org, customers share their testimonials, and users have reported that our pads assist them in many ways, like helps to decrease their menstrual cramps, helps control heavy bleeding, helps control inflammation, helps with bladder leakage in both men and women, helps control that foul odor, helps minimize irritation, redness, itching, and it helps keep them cool, dry, comfortable, and safe. Our company is BBB accredited, FDA registered, certified by the National Veterans Business Association, and certified through the Georgia Minority Supplier Development Council. Our rain pads come in 5 variations. We have here our extra heavy, our heavy flow, our moderate flow that I used during the demonstration. Our pads are panty liners with wings, and our pad liners without wings. Napkins can be ordered through naturalpadsforyou.com. That's naturalpads.com. Females deserve better, so protect the most precious jewel in the world, you. And before I let you go, these are their pads. These are the ones that are at the schools, the prisons, the recreation centers. And we see that there is water. Let me have a cup. Water is still right there. We have our tampon that was in there the whole time, and we see here it's still full of water with more water there. We have our leading brand. That still has water. And then we have our Rain Premium Sanitary Napkin, and it had 100 milliliters of water in it, and it turned it into a gel, and the gel is cool. It'll keep you cool, dry, comfortable, and safe. Protect the most precious jewel in the world, you. Thank you.